Hello guys, my name is Kevin and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm gonna be talking about the reasons why you should play Vanilla WoW. Now, Vanilla WoW has launched in November 23rd in 2004 and there were a lot of people who were really excited to play it back then. Now, for the standards of gaming today, it may seem maybe a little bit old, but I know that there are many people that are just wanting Blizzard to release Legacy Realms, which I'm currently in for because World of Warcraft has been a bit harder back then. Now let's begin by talking why it's Vanilla WoW is actually great. Now let's begin. Now, World of Warcraft is actually one of the most played MMORPGs to date. Still Legion is a great expansion. I know that a lot of people like to play Legion. I currently play Legion, but now for me it kind of seems a little bit annoying because the only thing I'm doing in Legion is like doing world quests and grinding artifact power, which after time becomes really boring. Now here is the thing. First of all, vanilla was a bit harder, and a lot of players feel like the game was becoming too easy right now with the launch of the new expansions. Like back in vanilla, if you pull like 3 mobs at the same time, you're dead, man. You're dead. And now in Legion, I can pull up like 30 mobs, and I'll still be alive like half of my HP, man. It's just crazy, man. And the feeling of vanilla, to work harder to acquire gear and defeat bosses, and one of the biggest reasons people want to go back to those times. I know quite a few people, and they really like to have legacy servers. Currently, I'll be voting for legacy servers because it's a great idea for Blizzard to bring back this glorious vanilla Burning Crusade out of the Lich King days that we still remember. Now I have been playing World of Warcraft since as Cataclysm launched, and I'm kind of a new player, so I'm not that familiar with all that vanilla stuff. But still, I gotta say, for now on, it seems really fun, and I would like Blizzard to pull to put some legacy servers. This will be absolutely awesome for me. And now gearing is easier. You're running a dungeon in Legion and you're immediately getting like N10 gear, which is quite easy when you're like leveling it and stuff. Before in vanilla, there is not like dungeon finder and stuff. You have to literally go to the chat and ask some people for a group, like I'm searching, I need a 1 tank and 1 DPS for Dire Maul, and that was the connection of World of Warcraft before. Now everything is like, now let's go queue up for a random dungeon and I'll be there in a couple of minutes and I'm done, and everything is far more easier right now. Now, character customizing is kind of different because in vanilla the only races you can play for the Alliance are human, dwarves, night elves, and gnomes. I don't know where they have been putting gnomes back then, but let's be honest, guys, everybody hate gnomes. Everybody hate gnomes. And the Horde have orcs, undead, trolls, and torrents. So they are missing some of the races, as you all know. They're not Worgens and Goblins or Blood Elves or Draenei's, and certainly not Pandas, you know. And here's the thing. Now, the old models look like this. I mean, compare an old model to a new model. Does it look familiar to you? For me, no. I mean, it would be great if Blizzard makes something like a vanilla WoW with new character models and better textures, zone and stuff. It would be really cool, but I know they're not going to do this ever. Maybe because it's like too hard or stuff. I don't know. Now the mounts and golds are actually really easy to acquire. I mean, you just have to pass level 20 and you already have like 10 gold and you're done. You go. I buy a riding license and you're done. And then you're buying a mount for like 90 silver and you're done. Now in vanilla, mounts and golds acquiring was more like hard and stuff. In vanilla, you actually have to buy a mount at level 40. I mean, 20 levels of difference, which is kind of a big thing. And to go to level 40 and have like 100 gold, I think it is, for a mount, it's like really hard to acquire, especially in vanilla. Gold is hard to earn, you know. It's hard to earn gold. But and when you have a mount in vanilla, it means that you have grinded gold and stuff. And now, if you see something like I don't know, person with a mount, you're like WoW player. You know, the differences are kind of big, as you all know. Now the raiding was a lot harder back then too. It was not easier because back there was 40-man raids. Like the hardest raid ever existed in the fucking World of Warcraft was Naxxramas. I mean, not the Red of the Lich King Naxxramas, the one that it was actually floating like above the Eastern Plaguelands, like right here. There was an Naxxramas like over there, over the Plague World. And here's the thing why. It was so hard. I mean, imagine like the stats. The stats in vanilla are, let's see, as average player stats in vanilla, you have like between 3,000 to 5,000 HP, you know, which is really, really, really bad, like now on, because the stats in Legion are like a bit overpowered. Like, I mean, I'm a tank in Legion, and I mean, on my Prod Warrior, I have like, let's see, 5,000k, like, what the heck, 5 million health, what the heck, man, like, what the heck. Like, these stats are currently blowing my mind, and one of the things that actually Warlords of Draenor did right was to lower the stats. I mean, and in the next expansion, if they lower the stats, like in Warlords of Draenor, I would like to see this. Now, as we already established, raiding was a lot harder back then, but let's talk a little bit about Naxxramas. Naxxramas itself has almost the same stats as Wrath of the Lich King, when an average, I know, raider had like 20,000 health, and in vanilla I have like 5,000 health, which is kind of a big difference for almost like at the same stats. But it was for 40 men, and I don't know, I've heard from many people that it was so hard that you have to go and get gear from other raids like Anchorage 4, the Blackwind Lair, Molten Core, to even have a chance on surviving this. I mean, I have done it. I mean, I have soloed it just to get some gear on my Death Knight, but you know, it was the same. I mean everything in Extremis was the same like in in vanilla, but the hardness. Oh man, I can talk for from I want to know how hard it was for like hours, but it won't be enough. It won't be enough. Now, nostalgia as well is a really powerful force. It makes your back and time gives you sense, and you know you wanna play that old that old game that many of the people enjoy back then. I mean, even when I have not played vanilla originally, now I'm playing it for quite a few times. This is actually my second character, which I have decided to, I don't know, actually level up a bit more because on my priest on Darrenshire, which is the PvE realm of Elysium, I'm like level 50 almost, and it's like I still don't have a mount, by the way. I need to farm gold, but I'm kind of close. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not interested in that much in PvE. I would prefer to be on a PvP server, not because of the ganking, of course, but for the for the more interesting and more hardcore things in World of Warcraft. Now, personally, why I would say that vanilla is a good game, because the community with the other people is really it's really a big thing. Now in Legion, you queue up, and after a couple of minutes you're in the dungeon. And in vanilla, you have to find a group, which that takes like average like 1-2 hours, and then you have to run all the way to the dungeon or a raid by foot, or if you're luckier enough to have a mount, which is quite hard to acquire as we already established. But vanilla is great because it actually gives you that experience that you won't get from anything else. I'm not saying that Legion is a bad game. I mean, I prefer Legion, but I don't like these things from farming like artifact power all day. One of my friends who plays a Resto Druid there, he was actually that annoyed of the grinding artifact power, so he went up for a site and give them money to do this artifact power job, and he gave them like 100 bucks for completing his artifact trades, which is, I mean, I would not do that. I would not give 100 bucks for artifact power. And why do I like vanilla? I mean, it's cool, it's fun. I mean, the leveling. I'm in leveling my character right now. This Baba is a brand new character. I've been leveling it for like 2 hours, and I'm level 5. Which, if I was in Legion right now, I'll probably be something like level 10 without heirlooms and stuff. So you can see my point right now, you know. So, and when you hit max level, first you gotta go to a final group for Molten Core to get gear, then Blackwing Layer, then Anchorage, and if you're lucky enough, go to Naxxramas. You're probably wipe at the trash, but Naxxramas is really hard. I do not know anyone who plays Elysium right now to have completed Naxxramas. I know a classmate of mine who actually tried Naxxramas here, and they failed at the way to the second boss, and they wiped. I mean, they killed another plague bringer, which is quite good, and he likes that, but I don't know. First, I'll be leveling more my character up. I mean my rogue, because on my priest I'm like level 50 almost, but it kind of begins to be more like not that enjoyable for me because of the reasons that I'm not a healer. I'm particularly playing mostly a tank, but in vanilla tanking is pain in the ass. I mean, in Legion, tanking is really good, but in vanilla, I mean, it's different things, man. It's different things. So now, if you're tired of playing Legion or playing other expansions on a private servers, and you're feeling that WoW it's like too easier for you, go and play vanilla. I mean, you've and then if you're playing on Legion right now, give vanilla a try for like one day, and you see uh, after you log back into Legion, and you'll be like, man, this is too easy, and that's good. That's good, by the way. I like, the whole community and stuff in vanilla. It's kind of different. So if you want to play vanilla, I would leave a link to and description to Elysium, because they have an amazing server right now. They have a like 4 realms, Downshire, which is their PVE realm. Um, Anathema, which is basically their first PvP realm. Now they have Elysium, which is a PvP realm as well, and now they have Zevkur, which is the realm that I'm currently playing on. And I don't know, they have 3 PvP realms and 1 PvE realm. I mean, I have been leveling my priest for quite a long time, and on the PvE realm it's good. It's cool. I like it, but on the PvP it gives it that extra hardcoreness that you won't be able to find. So if you're feeling like maybe trying out a vanilla, try it for sure, man. You're not going to be disappointed. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching this video. If you do like it, please like it, and a subscribe will be really appreciated. Hope you guys I did enjoy it once again. Hope you guys have a great day right now, and see you later.
I can't attack that target.